All right, we are now live. Hi, I am Kira858, and today we're here for episode 11 of Rivenwood Academy. Here at the Cookout, of course, we always like to give out love and support to different individuals, different people who has channels, different content creators out there. So perhaps you could take a look at what they do, give them a follow, and support them on their endeavors. First, we always love to give a shout out for a good friend of ours. His name is Adria B, also known as the Bear Pen. If you're not aware, he's actually on our Lords of Faerun channel, Lords of Faerun show that comes in on Saturday. He has his own Twitch as well as YouTube channel called the Bear Pen, pen ending with an H. A couple of the individuals here in chat is on that show, what they have called Blood of the Bayou, which is Vampire the Masquerade. There's also a D&D show that they have on Tuesdays, as well as a brand new show that's coming in, I think, in a couple of weeks called City of Mist. They're a great individual overall. I mean, we've been friends for a while, so if you can. Oh, speaking of the Bear Pen, he's literally right there in chat. Perfect. So if you can, definitely go ahead and give a Bear Pen a follow and support them on their endeavors. So next, we'd like to give a shout out for is Hutter's Entertainment. Hutter's Entertainment is a horror TTRPG variety show. And they have quite a bit of shows on there, including Outbreak Undead. They also had Carbon Fiber, and you have quite a few individuals who are well known within the TTRPG community actually on their shows. Individuals like Melee Damage, Markia Bacardi, Michelle Nguyen, and quite a few individuals. They have regularly visited their raids on us every Tuesday, and we always appreciate the love and support that they have. They're great, like I said, they're a great TTRPG channel overall. So if you love horror content, definitely go ahead and give them a follow and support them on their endeavors. And last but certainly not least, we would like to give a shout out for is a brand new channel. It's not a brand new channel, but a channel we like to give out shout out for is the Pixel Circus. They actually have brought back season 2 of Kids on Bike, which features fantastic individuals like Sharif Jackson, Hello There Shu, the Enigma. I think his name was Enigma. It's a fantastic show. Season 1 was originally on Roll20. It was a great show overall. And the Pixel Circus actually decided to bring them in for season 2. And I love it. We absolutely love it. So if you can, definitely go ahead and give them a follow. And the show actually comes in on Thursdays, right before Black Dice Society, as well as Critical Role. So if you can, definitely go ahead and give their channel a follow and support them on their endeavors. So those are all the shout outs that we have for today. We will, of course, going to announce that I am a Die Hard Dice affiliate. And things are a bit different this time. We actually have a regular code that you can use called Kira Draws. That's KIRA DRAWF. If you
got your own code, let's go.
If you use that code at Die Hard Dice, you will be able to get a percentage off your dice. Any order that you place in, and they just released July their Pride dice. They got some fantastic looking Pride dice as well as Pride based content, and a portion of those items, the profits actually get sent to LGBT charities. So if you can, definitely go ahead and support Die Hard Dice. They're great individuals overall. They have actually provided many individuals here in our campaign with Dice. Like I said, they're great people overall. So go ahead and purchase some dice from them. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and introduce our cast, start working our way down, starting with Missy. Missy, you'd like to talk about yourself, any projects that you're working on?
Hi everybody, I am Morgan or Mimsy, whichever you prefer. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at PeachyKeenArts. I'm working on stuff. I'm working on stuff. I'm planning on releasing some character designs soon on both my Twitter and Instagram for possibly a D&D show that I may DM. So,
okay,
come check it out.
You know. All right. Well,
you gonna be lurking?
Yep, definitely. We'll definitely keep an eye out for that. So we can definitely go ahead and check out, see what Mimsy's doing. Next, we have, of course, is Ursa. Ursa, you'd like to talk about yourself, any projects that you're working on?
Well, of course. Now let me stop. What's up, y'all? I'm Ursa Ringer in chat, or Ursa. Y'all know me. Y'all know what I do. I make bad music, but for some reason, a lot of people want it right now, so I'm gonna be busy. But yeah, I'm gonna make struggle beats at some point and stream it. But that's what I've been doing on my off time. Got a YouTube channel, and I'm here to play. Hopefully, I don't die.
We should be fine. We should be fine. Thank you, of course, Dr. Dr. Doom Internal, for the 100 bits. We appreciate it. We definitely appreciate
Dr. Doom is balling.
We appreciate the love and support coming through. So yeah, definitely go ahead. 100 bits for Dr. Doom Eternal. Ursa, don't die. Yes, please do not die. We do not want him to die. Next, of course, we have our fantastic DM, Aaron. Aaron, would you like to talk about yourself and any projects you're working on?
Hi, I'm Aaron. I am really looking forward to everyone dying -1 in this episode because of the Battle Royale we have going and all of the really fun status effects that are in the background was going to make this super interesting. My only projects right now are the time that I devote to thinking about everything on this and then that academia struggle. So that's what I'm doing all day.
Fantastic. And next we have, of course, is our good friend of ours, Reed. Reed, would you like to talk about yourself and your projects that you're working on?
Hello, everyone. I am at Big Dude Reed on the Twitters, where you can find me posting sometimes funny content. I am also playing a lovely half drow on Lords of Favorwood every Saturday, which you should definitely check out because we just recently had a wonderful episode that you will all love to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that today is going to be super simple. And keep your eyes open and maybe something magical coming down the pipeline soon.
I see what you did there. I noticed that word. I'm not going to say anything. Next, we have going down the line. We have a good friend of ours, Vel Plays. Vel Plays, like to talk about who you are and what projects you're working on.
Sure. My name is Zach. You most likely know me from my primary role as this show's hype man. We're about to get this thing going. It's going to be popping tonight, and we're about to go off. All right, so we'll see you out there.
I just recoiled in cringe.
What's cringy about being the hype man? You got to be about that life. Come on now.
Oh, yeah, we are definitely ready for this battle royal. That's for sure. But last and certainly but not least, we have, of course, Nerdy. Nerdy, would like to talk about yourself and your project that you're working on.
Hi, I'm Nerdy. You can follow me on Instagram, Nerdy for Life. I am probably going to get back into streaming again, so that's going to be exciting. Yay! And that's pretty much it.
Fantastic. As for yours truly, I am Kira 858. Of course, we have this show here with Rivenwood Academy. As we mentioned, we also have our show on Saturday, which was Lords of Faerun, which had the fantastic special guest of oh wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Doom Eternal, for the 1,000 bits coming in.
Ooh, Lord.
Thank you so much. We're going to have to bump it. Oh, okay, thank you so much. I'm definitely going to have to increase my audio a bit, so thank you for that heads up. But yes, we have Lords of Faerun, which recently we had a special guest, Havana Vanna, who I won't mention who she played, but it was an incredible show. I was so looking forward to see what we have next going forward. I'm definitely looking forward to having her back again, probably in the near future, as well as we're going to have some perhaps new content coming in exclusively on our YouTube channel. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Like I said, we'll be available for our Twitter. We also have a giveaway coming in for Lords of Faerun actually this Saturday. That's going to be involving the Dracona dice from Die Hard Dice. So a lot of stuff coming in the pipeline. I'm super looking forward to it. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to bring our introduction in for episode 11 of Rivenwood Academy.
Let's go! Micah. Ardris. Meaty. Kelwin.
Otis. Behold the spellbinding abilities of Rivenwood Academy.
All right, and we are now back. So with that said, Aaron, take it away.
Right, so we're going to kind of take a macro look at this really quick. We're from a kind of camera point of view, sliding across the varied and vast terrain of the continent of Sigil's Crown. And we see the desert of the wastelands and the trees of everything. And as we go to the northeast corner of this, we see the Tulesian dynasty. And we get further and further up into the seaside cliffs where Rivenwood Academy is connected to the village of Cormac. And as we go further and further in, we go past a wide variety of festival decorations on the school grounds. There's a dancing stage where there's musicians feverishly playing fast kind of Celtic music. We've got the spell darts, which Bethany is absolutely convinced accurately portrays what happened in Kellen's hometown, whatever that actually is. There's acrobatics troops and stage fighting that are setting up near the arenas. And then we get to one particular arena. It is something where our lovely party, the Vorpal Sword, was suddenly thrust with zero preparation. We're going to actually open up in that battle arena as they get prepared for a battle royale. So the name of the game is simple. Bethany threw you in, and as she threw you in, she said, hey, just so you know, last person in wins. Good luck. Bye. And she thrust you all in. So last time what we did is you rolled a d10 so I could randomize where you ended up, because there are a lot of different rooms that connect in weird and strange and sometimes secret ways. And I need everyone to roll me initiative. Now, Kellen, I think I already have yours. Yeah. But I have a turn order up on Roll20 if you want to edit it yourself, or you can tell me one at a time. Whatever works for you.
Awesome. All right.
I cannot have my 6 token.
I should already have them up in the turn order, so I don't think you need to add them. You just need to put them on change the number. Can you not click it?
I cannot click my token or move her.
Gosh, I hate these settings sometimes. I'm like, it does a thing. Okay, let me very quickly do all that so you can roll while I make sure everyone can move their man.
All right, I'll re-roll.
Aha, got it.
Let's see, 13 for me.
The same exact number. I'm okay with this.
I think I've got most of you fixed now.
I got an 11.
You should be able to add it in the turn order.
How?
Should be.
You just click on to the number next to your character. Like the 0, you can change it.
I can't change it. I'm clicking and nothing's happening.
Give me 1 second. I'm changing who it's controlled by, and that might fix it for you. Okay, I think I have everyone's names because we use like 4 different pseudonyms on a different level here. Hopefully I didn't get anyone mixed up.
You like that? We should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit of reorder here.
Y'all enjoying this troubleshooting out there?
Roll20 can be difficult sometimes.
All right, so it looks like our turn order here is going to be Miri at the top, followed by Ardris, then Kellen, Micah, Shylin, and Otis rounding up the end. And we are going to jump directly into this.
Oh boy.
So remember, talking is a free action. I do need to know as you're moving what paths you take. So if you move, if you could show the direction you go to get from one place to the other. And do remember, you should look carefully in your surroundings because you don't know what might be here. So Miri, you're sitting all by yourself in a room. It's a long kind of rectangular room. What do you want to do?
Are these doorways open or are they closed?
There are doors there.
Okay.
Shut doors.
Okay. Then I guess she'll go over to the one over here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. So 3 will get you to the door. 3 squares will get you to the door. It's a shut door. What do you want to do?
I shall knock on it first.
Arjus, make a perception check for me real quick.
That's a 19 plus 4, 23.
Lord.
You well hear this knocking sound at the first door on your right when you face south. You hear someone's knocking.
It's going to raise
you want to
his wand.
say? Okay. Do you want to say anything or no? Okay. You knock successfully. Congratulations. What else would you like to do?
Aaron looks a little too eager.
I'm gonna kill all these kids, y'all. I'm gonna kill all these kids.
She will keep knocking and say, hello, is anybody at the other side of this door?
There is no response. Your 6 seconds are ticking by rather fast. What do you want to do?
No one's going to answer. She is going to go through it.
Go through it. Okay. So I'll put you 1 through. It is an unlocked door, so you don't have to do anything. You go into the door, and you can now see Ardris in the corner. That is the only feature you see in this room. You can see that there are 2 other doors leading out from it.
Okay.
You have moved 20 feet so far, so you have an additional 10 feet of movement in just your movement, and then an additional bonus.
So she does know that this is like battle royale.
Yeah,
sort of.
you guys didn't get to like watch anyone else going through it, but you are aware that it is a last person standing wins kind of situation.
We basically heard, you guys are all going to fight now. Okay, bye.
Exactly. That was a great
Okay.
impersonation because that was precisely what she said.
Okay. As soon as she sees Ardris, she's gonna cast her Hexblade's Curse on him.
Okay, bonus action Hexblade's Curse. Excellent. I'll give you a little symbol here. I don't know which of these symbols looks more Hexblade Cursey, but you've got that symbol now to
There you
show
go.
me that Hexblade Curse.
And as an action, she will cast an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, are you going to move out of the doorway or are you staying right where you are?
She'll move so she's like right in front of him, pretty much.
Like
Here.
towards him? Okay. You can move your character if you want. I don't have to be moving.
Okay. I don't know if you wanted to do it or not.
Yeah. Okay, so you're there. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. 14 to hit.
I'm going to cast shield on that.
Okay.
That'll bring me. That's out on this.
All right.
Do you just get 1 Eldritch Blast right now? You just
Yeah,
get 1,
just
right? Okay. All right, that's your action, bonus action. You have 5 more feet of movement if you want to take it.
She'll stay there.
Okay. Excellent. So that is Miri's turn finished. Hey, Ardris, you just got blasted in the face. Well, in the general vicinity. What would you like to do about it?
I did. So first, I would like to cast a Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. Mage Armor is an action.
It is.
Okay.
And then, remembering our game yesterday, I received a benefit with these floating stars. So lets me take another action.
Yes, it does.
So I would like to use that. And then I would like to cast... Let's go with a Scorching Ray.
Okay. So you reach up around your head. Miri, you can't see these floating stars, but Ardris looks like he kind of like bats something out of the air. And then, surprisingly, immediately casts again, despite the fact you saw that he did Mage Armor. So go ahead and roll that. I should say, when it's your turn, maybe say what you have going. So while you're rolling that, Miri, what status effects do you have going? You have a rainbow in between your hands. I remember that part.
Yes, and she's also invisible, so I don't think he's going to get disadvantage.
Does the visibility break once you attack? Or is it a different type of invisibility?
No, it's like greater invisibility. So she is still invisible. You can see the rainbows, though, so I'm going to say that makes it a straight roll. Because you have something to aim at. I do want to remind you, when she was like knocking on the door and talking to herself, everyone but Shylin heard every word that she just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
The first
can hear
one
me.
is a 20. The first one was a 27. The second one was a 25.
The hit?
The third one is also a 25. So
I'm going to say all of
others-
those hit, yes?
Yeah.
man.
My shield can't even deflect that.
Go ahead and roll some damage, dude.
Let's go.
Damage for Scorching Ray. So it's 11. Do I roll each one separately?
Yeah, you gotta roll each one for Scorching Ray.
Mhm.
It's not like magic
Yeah,
missile.
go ahead.
Yeah. 10
Oh.
and 7. So just
11, 10, and 7. So right now, Miri, you're at
Hurt.
21 out of 49 hit points.
Damn.
he's gonna move over to the side of the room, putting some more space.
Okay, so you're only going to move those 10 feet out of your 30?
Yeah, because I think if I'm understanding this room correctly, there's no other way to avoid getting closer to her.
There is a door right here that you could go towards.
No, I don't know what's in that door. Nope. This was unexpected, Mary.
Cool.
So that'll be the end of his turn.
Shabbat.
Awesome.
Arjus.
So Arjus got missed when Miri tried to attack and immediately returned fire very literally. And we are now up to Kellen. So Kellen, you're in a little room by yourself in the smaller room. Right now you see one door heading to the north. What would you like to do?
I am under the effects of Now You See Me, which means I'm highlighted in 2 different colors of blue. And I think we decided blue and red. So I have advantage on investigation or perception, but disadvantage on stealth. Regarding what I'd like to do, did we say that perception checks require an action or not under these circumstances?
Typically, I would say, like, if you're actively trying to perceive the room, it is an action.
Okay.
Like, because
Then-
you're trying to gain information about your environment to your advantage, so you're taking time to do it.
Helen is going to take a step back.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just to keep it a little edgy, a bit of necromancy. Never hurt anyone. And he will gain some temporary life points. And that will be the end of my turn.
Awesome. How many temp HP did you get?
12.
12. Cool. So you're at 44 hit points, right?
I am.
Beautiful. All right. So you take 5 foot step back. Actually, I'm gonna make it a bonus action to perceive the room because I think that's more fair given everything that's going on. If you want to go ahead and roll perception.
18.
18. Well, wouldn't you know? Let me get the thing that makes stuff go away.
You walked right onto a trap. Good job.
You better not. You don't deserve this.
You
No?
noticed 2 more doors that were previously hidden. One was like kind of behind a tapestry. The other one, the one that you're directly next to, it was a full-on bookshelf, and you realized that bookshelf moves. So you still have some movement if you want to try to go to one of these books.
What is this thing? It's a tapestry?
The one next to you is like a bookshelf, but it won't cost any extra movement to get through it. You realize it just easily moves aside. And then the one in the southwest, there was like a tapestry hanging that you realized when you backed up, you looked up and you went, that tapestry's not flush with the wall. There's something behind it.
What is, like, can I see this thing or not through the door?
You can't see it through the door. Sorry. I didn't mean to actually show you that yet, but I did.
Oh, okay. So, what Kellen knows is this is a tapestry and this is a bookshelf.
Yeah, and that both of them have doors behind them.
It's more interesting. Tapestry, it's probably more interested in the bookshelf. So you would move that and then be here.
Yes. And you can see on the floor, there are this blue kind of glyph circle that takes up the entire rest of this mini room. It's like a closet. And the entire floor is this blue glyph circle that is currently faintly glowing. And it's directly in front of you.
Safe to say that to try to recall what this is would probably be more of like action type situation.
I'll let you make me a very quick Arcana check. I'll just have the DC a little bit higher since you're having to do it in a fast note.
Okay. 22.
Oh, very nicely done. You look at the kind of the glyphs and sigils on it, and you go, "This looks like some form of teleportation."
Man, it is super nice to have out of character assumptions in character, not just making stuff up. Okay, cool. That's my turn.
You do still have movement if you want to try and step on it, or you can stay where you are as you want.
One does not simply walk onto a teleportation circle without an action to deal with whatever might be on the other side of it. So
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So wonderful. So Kellen kind of like Doppler shifts over there. If there were someone else in the room, they would see kind of a blue trail as he was moving further away. Notice something interesting in the corner, and we move to Micah. Micah, you're by yourself in a long rectangular room. You currently see there are two doors, one heading north, one heading east. And unless you make a perception check, that is the features you see of the room.
All right. So, first Micah's going to do is he, of course, has his, Sherlock Holmes hat with the pipe sticking out and on top of a horse. And he's just like, he is so confused at all of this. And he's just like, what?
I forgot about
your
the
speech. Don't forget your speech patterns too. You gotta say the opposite.
You have to lie for everything you say, or reverse everything you say.
So if he says what, and that's the thing. If he says what, it's like who? I guess that would be So his third eye opens, and he's going to cast Armor of Agathis on himself.
Dude, you have Armor of Agathis as well?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
And so he's going to use that as a second level. So he gets extra, I think is it 10? 10? I think it's 10 to break him. Yeah. So he's going to use that. And then he's going to use a perception check to look and see what's around.
Cool. Make your perception check.
All right. Yep, that seems about right because he's entirely confused. I rolled a 5, so that is 11 total.
11. Yeah, this room seems to have like a really random assortment of things in it. Like there's a couple of like open crates that don't seem to have anything in them. They've kind of got like a straw. There's some random drawings that don't make any sense to you. There's like empty beakers. Like it looks like the weirdest storehouse, or like someone just chunked in a bunch of like very random items. Nothing particularly useful that you can see. Because you're on a horse, you have so much movement. I think you have like 50 feet of movement. So if you want to move, you can move. And you don't have to worry. These doorways are tall enough that you can go through without having to worry about it. But if you need to unlock a door, you will be doing so at disadvantage because you can't leave the horse to get down very far. So you're kind of like weirdly leaning off this horse.
So I'm literally just like stuck on this horse. It's like,
you got made hand up.
No, I think what Micah's going to do, because he doesn't like this, he's going to try to center himself. So he's going to try pretty much like hide in like a corner somewhere. And then that way he can just keep an eye out for something.
You want to hide in the corner on a horse? Yep. With a pipe with bubbles coming out.
Roll me stealth with disadvantage, please.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, you just moved 10 feet, so there's also a stream of bubbles going from where you stood to where you are right now.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. All right, so the first one was a 14. I rolled a 14, and the second one is... Oh, yep. Yep. 5. That's a 7.
I think Micah believes he is well hidden.
Yes.
If anyone were to walk in this room, you would see a spiky-looking child on a horse.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Excellent. Anything else you want to do? I think that's your action bonus. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shylin, you are up. So Shylin, you have the distinct honor of being not alone in this room. Otis is directly next to you. It is a medium-sized room, about 15 by 25. There are 2 doors that you can see, both heading east in different directions. What would you like to do?
She's going to look at Otis. So, there's one of two things we can do here. We can team up, or we can fight each other. I'd prefer it if we teamed up.
Is Otis allowed to respond?
Yes, talking is a free action. If it gets long, I'll say, hey, you've run out of time, but you can talk as much as you want.
You know, that don't sound half bad, Butterfly. Let's
Butterfly,
go.
that's a nice one. All right. Okay, so then, do you want to go through a door? I can investigate one and you can do the other, or we can just stick together and I can ride on you and sit on your shoulder.
Do what you want.
Otis is allergic to having like strong opinions, but he has so much bluster that you think he has a strong opinion about everything.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's just Otis.
So, Shylin, you've done a little bit of talking. You and Otis seem to be in team up mode. Where are you? What's your next steps? What are you going to do?
I will go and open this door.
Okay. So, when you come to the door, what do you want to do? You just want to open it?
Yeah, I want to open it. I want to see what's inside the room.
Good news is it swings open. Oh, quick question. Otis, you're not going to take an attack of opportunity, are you?
No.
Okay. As you open this door, it swings open without any problems. And what you can see is that there's a small room with another door leading south. And there does seem to be something in the corner across the room.
Oof.
Can I do anything else right now?
Oh yeah, you only moved 10 feet and the
10 feet.
door opened with your your interact with objects. So you have your action, your bonus action, and 20 more feet of movement.
What is it? 5 feet per square?
Yep. So that's like 15 feet.
Okay, I'll go and investigate this thing.
You see a small potion. It's kind of like a pale yellowish, like pinkish kind of thing. It's got like little sparkles in it. And on the around the neck of the bottle, there's like some twine and a small little label. And the label says haste.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, I found a potion of haste over here if you need it. And that is all I will do for this turn.
So you pick this up. It is in your inventory now.
Like holding it with 2 hands.
You pick this up. It's in your inventory now. You technically have not still taken an action. So if you want to take an action, like if you wanted to take the dash action to keep moving around, you could. Or if you wanted to cast a spell or do something else, you could as well.
No, I think...
You have moved 20 feet so far. You've got an additional 10 feet and your action and bonus left.
Okay, then I'll dash to this one.
Okay. So you can actually get to the door.
To the door.
Without needing to take the dash action.
Okay.
And if you want to go through it, you can take the dash action.
I'll go through it taking the dash action.
Awesome. I get to show you more map because this door is similarly unlocked. You see a large room, very big.
Wow.
I'm not sure what you can see in this room, actually.
Oh, we got weapons.
There are 3 weapons that are sitting kind of out in the middle of this room. Oh, sorry. And you do see one other door. You see 2 doors, actually. There's one to the west, one to the east, one to the left, one to the right, based on where you are facing. So that's what you see. You see a very large room with 3 rooms, with 3 weapons in the center. You do have, let's see, you move 10, 5. You have 25 more feet of movement with your dash action.
Nice.
20.
For 5 squares.
Okay.
Perfect.
Beautiful. I am actually going to move you just slightly to right here. And I need you to first roll me a d10.
Begins again.
I got a 3.
3. Excellent. Charisma saving throw.
Wonderful.
Oh no.
I got a 15.
Oh no. Hold on. What's going on? Where'd it go? Maybe I gotta send this to the back. There we go. As you step on this, you realize that the stone underneath your feet is slightly different colored. I've made it bright for us to be easy to see, but it would be a very, very, very minimal difference on there. 15 is what you needed. Congratulations. So as you step on this, like this ghost like appears in front of your face. And it's like, you know, really the purpose of living should be for the maximum utility of the happiness, safety, and well-being of all people. Don't you agree? And he tries to get you into this philosophical debate. You would have taken psychic damage had you been drawn into it, but you weren't. You were able to just kind of be like, eh? And you don't take any damage this round. So because you did not take damage, you are not stuck here, so you are able to move. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. You are able to move to where you wanted to go right here. And that is, I think, the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. Otis, so you've seen Shylin go through one door. She said something about, hey, I found a potion, and then she's gone.
What do you want? All right. Otis is going to follow after her. Let me go ahead and move him. So through the door to room 5 and
15.
Yes, 15 feet.
Yeah. So you can get to the door for 30.
Yeah, I'll get to the door for 30. And a bonus action cast Shillelagh.
Okay. You cannot see, like, it's going to be a little bit hard to separate player and character knowledge here. You can't see the ghost. You can't see the discoloration on the floor. You don't know that those things exist.
That's fair. But yeah, since that's as far as he can move without dashing, would Otis be allowed to hold an action from here?
Is Shillelagh an action or a bonus action?
It's a bonus action.
Okay, yeah. Yes, you can hold an action as long as you tell me what the trigger is, and it takes a reaction, basically, to deploy.
If Shylin seems to take any damage, he'll probably dash just to get close to her.
Okay, so you're holding movement basically to say if something attacks Shylin, you're going to stand next to it. Is that or as close as you can get? Beautiful. I like that trigger. Clear for me. Well done. Excellent. Each of you here's like.
I got a quick question.
Yes, go for it.
For the telepathic communication, which I didn't say, Otis is.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, what do you got going?
Yeah, he's got 3 effects going on. So right now he's a rock man, so he gets +1 AC but disadvantage to stealth. He's floating off the ground, which brings him back to neutral on stealth. And then he's got the telepathic communication that goes both ways between Miri and Otis.
Yes, you can use it.
And he's invisible.
And you're invisible, yeah. So in fact, you and Shylin had a very awkward conversation where she was kind of staring over your shoulder because she was aware you were there for the shifting of rocks or whatever, but she didn't know exactly where you were in the room. You can use that telepathic skill at will. So between you and Miri, you can send it. Yeah, it's like speaking.
Okay. So Otis would like to do that then. No, he's just gonna be like, "Hey, Rabbit, me and the butterfly got an alliance going. You want in?"
Sure, but do you have to help me take out Argers first?
I get there when I get there, Rabbit. Jeez.
Fine.
So I have the thing where I can hear everything that Mary says. Do I?
Yeah, she's telepathically.
Oh yeah, it's telepathic.
It's just words.
Yeah. You didn't hear any of that conversation because it was all in their head.
Yeah.
Just the things she says out loud, you hear as a whisper.
Yeah.
Miri, it's your turn again. So I want to remind you, like I said, it's gonna be hard to know. You don't know anything that's going on in the next room. You didn't hear anything. What's going on with Shylin or anything. All you know is this room that you're in and the room that you just left. What do you want to do?
That's good with me, because I'm coming for you, Archers. So I'm gonna move that 20 feet. Let's go, Urchus. I'm gonna whack him with my sword.
Heck yes, you are. Go ahead and roll attack. Don't forget Hexblade.
Eric is so eager. I love it.
That is a 20 to hit.
Ooh,
Shield for 21.
that's right. We're at the top of the next turn. Oh, you get your reaction back.
You've burned 2 spells on shield, yes?
Yes.
It's gonna be expensive later, I think. Cool. So it should hit. It absolutely should hit. You feel good about this swing with your rapier, and then he does the thing. Just the thing where you're just like boom. And you see like this bright shield come up, and it's still holding because it lasts until it lasts for the round. So that's happening. Bonus action.
Bonus action. Bonus action. She'll cast Healing Word on herself.
Okay. Cool. How much do you heal?
Max, I get 8 hit points back.
Nice. Very good. All right, that's Miri's turn, unless you have anything else. Okay. Argus. Miri is right up on you.
Yeah, I would like to cast Heartache.
Oh boy, here we go.
Alright.
Don't die.
It's a charisma saving throw.
Oh, you good? Maybe.
Alright, let's do this. Nat 20, so 27.
On a nat 20, you take no damage.
You lucked out.
I don't like you. Oh, screw it. Argus does not like losing, so he is going to use another one of the floating mold thingies,
Nice.
and it's gonna do Heartache again.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's do this.
Does not like losing.
Still pretty good. That's an 18.
16 is the number to beat. So it's
is it half
19.
Yeah.
That's
Half,
a 25.
19 half.
All right, so you take 9 points of damage.
I just got those back, dude. Alright.
He's gonna move. He's gonna move.
Okay. Tell me where you're moving to.
He's gonna try to get closer to the door that Miri came through.
Okay.
So I don't know how close he get. 5, 10, 15,
I will
20,
chase
25, 30.
Ends of the earth.
Just tell me the path you're taking so I can.
He's just gonna go straight down an L. Straight down and
Okay.
to the left.
Cool. I need you to make a dex check for me.
Son of a...
Do I also get an opportunity attack because he just ran past
You
me?
also get an opportunity attack. Do remember he still has shield running, so you need to beat a 21.
16 for the dex check.
You safe? No problem. As you step right, let me get on the thing where I can click it. As you step right here, you feel this sudden warmth, and you very quickly juke to the side as this gout of flame comes from the wall. But because you are able to dodge out of the way, you take no damage. Let me move it onto the briefly onto the map there. See the flame there?
That is not just warmth. That looks like a ball of fire right there. That is.
But you successfully did not take any damage, so well done. Miri, how was the opportunity attack for you?
Not good. I got a 15, even with my bonus.
Darn. Yeah, you go to swing, but he's just that stupid shield, man. It should hit, and it just kind of it scrapes the side and then goes down to the floor from the weight of the force of your swing. But it does not land. You do see this flame go and then disappear, and it looks like there's nothing there. I'm gonna leave it up for us just so I am aware that what's going on, but you do not you don't see flames still. Cool. Argus, that was everything that you're gonna do this turn?
That's everything.
Beautiful. Kellen,
Question for the DM.
answer for the wizard boy. What's up?
This is out of character. Yeah.
Answer for the not wizard boy.
Yes. Well, I still might be a wizard. You have no proof.
No proof.
No. Like, how sound dampening are these doors? Can I hear at all, like, either what's happening to Shaylin or sounds of a wizard duel ongoing, or is it just
no? They're pretty.
kind of?
Yeah, they're pretty heavy, and like if it were just one door in between, you might be able to hear the sounds of like fighting. But Shailen's room, there was no actual fighting, and there's more than one door in between you and her, so you don't hear it.
Yeah, that was just like a ghost kind of speaking casually. Okay, fair enough. I suppose it's just passive listening too, not really active.
Right.
So Colin will move 5, 10, and then try to open this tapestry to peek out what's behind it.
It is locked. So you move the tapestry side very easily, and then you go to like, you just kind of check the door handle and you realize it's locked.
Do I have a spell for this? No, of course I didn't take knock. Fair enough.
You do have thieves tools though.
Yes. First, I'm going to, in reviewing past incidents, cast Mage Armor.
Do you not already have Mage Armor up? I thought you did. My bad.
Well, no, right, because we spell washy business.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Spell washy business. You just hope.
And then just because he would, I'll continue making my casual listen checks for a dirty 20.
Nice. At present, you do not hear anything in your immediate surroundings that would indicate where other people are.
Yeah, but theoretically, it should give me information from like me in current round to me next round. I could pick up on something ongoing in the meantime, right?
Yeah, I will say if as you make more movement, if there's something that you would hear with that 20, I will let you know.
So yeah, and then I'll leave that there for now.
Okay, are you gonna take the rest of your movement? Or are you finished?
I'm finished. I'll try to be more specific.
No worries.
Helen is in turtle spellcasting buff mode.
I love it. When I thought about this, I was like, oh, there's like 3 ways it's gonna go. They're all just gonna go like ham and slaughter each other. They're all going to like create a discussion circle in the middle and try to decide a fair route to try and divvy up who's going to die next. Or they're all just going to hide as far as they can find from each other, and it's going to be weird and slow. So I'm looking forward to like kind of a combination of the 3. It looks like right now. Micah, our sweet little hidden horse boy. What you doing? I will say, make me a quick. Well, no. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception would be a 16.
16. That's just enough. You can hear like something was going on somewhere to the east of you, to the right of you on the map, because it was closer proximity and it was louder things. It's you couldn't tell what was happening or how many people or what kind of thing was happening. You could just hear there's something going on over there.
Okay. So Micah then is going to use he's going to use another level 1. He could use a level 1 spell slot. That's what was level 2. Level 1 spell slot to cast Mage Armor, because he also did not have that on just yet.
Can you have Mage Armor and Armor of Excellence at the same time? Or are either of those concentration?
No, neither of them are concentration.
Oh, I thought Excellence was. Interesting.
Yes.
You're a very, very buff horse boy now.
That's what Clockwork is all about. It's just like buffing yourself and tons of defense over the place. So from there, he's going to take a look around for because you say he had like a rough idea for other stuff. He's going to see if there's like maybe like another way perhaps to win, or maybe a way to be able to exit out. So he's going to look around once again at the location, use a perception.
You want to take another perception check? All right, go ahead and roll it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Much better. That was a 19. So that would be a 25.
You can see that there is a hidden door.
At the door.
Right here.
Oh.
So you did not notice it the first time you went through. Now that you can see a very thin seam. So the walls in here are like stone walls, which makes discoloration or hidden doors kind of very difficult to see. But this time you noticed, like you took a moment, calmed yourself down, had a good look again. You can see there's this thin seam that outlines a door here.
Okay. All right. In that case, he's going to slowly try to make his way inside. Slowly open the door to see if he can see anybody inside.
Okay. This door here has like a pressure plate to the side of it that you would need to press in order for it to open. Do you press that?
Oh. Sure.
As you press it, let me check my notes. You see a short hallway with this sigil kind of rune stuff on the floor. There's also another door. So again, it's like this blue kind of circle of different sigils and glyphs. It is faintly glowing. It covers the width of this portion of the floor, so there's no way to pass it without crossing over it.
Do I recognize the sigils by chance, or?
I'll let you do like Kellen, make an Arcana check.
Arcana check, okay.
While he's rolling that, quick point of order for the DM.
Yes.
I believe anytime Mary uses a spell with verbal components, we will all hear it, correct?
That is true. Every single time she uses a verbal component, you hear it whispered in the back.
Good.
We all hear Eldritch Blast every time.
Yep.
Do you come from like the school of I cast my spells via announcing what the spell is? Like, I cast Eldritch Blast. That's the verbal component. Sorry, Micah. What was that Arcana roll?
It was a 16.
16. You notice it. I mean, it's something to do with movement, transportation, teleportation. Like it's kind of like looking at an alphabet where you're like, I can see parts of words. I know kind of the Latin roots for, but you don't know specifically what like the direction or the specific. You don't know the specifics of it. You don't know the details.
Okay. In that case, he's going to head back to his corner, and then, but pretty much right here. So now he can keep an easier eye out for all three locations. And he's going to turtle.
Okay. This door does shut once you leave.
Okay.
It shuts back again, so that door is shut. So you can see a long room and three closed doors. Well, two closed doors and one wall area that you know is a door. Interesting turn. So again, our little spiky boy, who is very beefy now, is kind of sitting on his horse in the corner, being like,
"Yep." Okay, he's like, "I don't understand this. Why is this happening to me? And why am I still stuck on this horse that I can't get off of?"
Shailin, we're back to you. What's left to do?
Can I safely leave the spot? I'm leaving the spot.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go up to Otis.
Okay.
And I want to give him the potion.
Okay. So you are able to easily move the 15 feet to get there. You can hand over your potion. I would say, like, it's a, well, I'll count this under use object, basically. So you hand it over. What would you like to do next?
I will. You said there was a door to the left? This one right here, right? Oh.
So you've got, I'm on the wrong thing. You have a door here that you know of, a door here that you know of, and then the door that Otis is in. You have not made an active investigation or perception check of this room, so that's the information that you have.
It's okay. I'll go check out. I'll go to the left.
Okay, so you've moved 15 feet, so you can move an additional 15. That'll put you there. You still have your action and bonus action.
My bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh, where do you want to put it? And what does it look like?
I'm going to put it... What's the range on it? Hold on. 60 feet. I'm going to put it right in front of the door. The door on the right.
So if you hold the button, it will ping, like, are you talking about this door?
Oh, yeah, okay.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's going to look like a needle that's bigger, like a sewing needle that's bigger, a little bit bigger than her.
Oh, well, let's see what I can find in terms of needles.
I feel your pain there. I feel your pain.
I've got spaceships. How do you feel about a spaceship? Okay, give me some time to think about that, and I will pop it there for you.
Spaceship is fine. Spaceship is fine. We'll do spaceship.
So it's like a large needle is what it looks like.
Yeah, like a large needle.
Interesting.
Like a large sewing needle.
This is a building, but it looks kind of like needle-ish, so we'll just put it there.
And as an action, I will... Can I investigate the floor? The weapons? This little area right here?
If you want to roll an investigation check, you can for your action.
Oh, I only got a 6.
You cannot even see the discoloration that you saw before. You do see 3 weapons. There's like a sword-looking thing that's kind of half buried into the stone below you, an axe that's lying on the floor, and what looks to be like a crossbow.
Sounds about right.
Cool. So that's bonus action movement. Otis, what are you doing, bud? You see Shailene. You see this weird-looking spiritual needle and 3 weapons on the ground.
As a free action, Otis is going to be like, "The heck is that?" Inquiring about the needle.
Oh, just a little weapon to... a form of insurance, I suppose.
Well, all right, then.
In case someone decides to come through that door.
Otis is going to give it a wide berth, and he's going to just kind of move around, like kind of skirt the wall to avoid it.
Where are you headed?
He's headed towards Shailene.
Okay.
So, 5, 10, 15. Guess that makes 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I still got Shailene. Should I do it? Well, he can block the other door. Yeah, he'll Otis will use his level 3 spell slot and cast what is it, ball of fire? What is it? The flame sphere. There we go.
Where are you casting flame sphere?
He is summoning it in front of the other door right here. And it won't ping. But the opposite door, not the one that he came from.
This door.
The one he's looking at, yes.
Okay.
Gosh darn.
All right. Let me think a little bit about this. What's the duration? A minute, right? And it's concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other concentration stuff going up right now?
Nope.
Okay, just double checking.
No, wait. Oh, Shillelagh is concentration. Never mind. That would cancel Shillelagh. I'll still go for it.
So Shillelagh stops as this sphere shows up. I got a red circle somewhere.
I used my free action to talk already, so he can't explain what he's thinking.
Do you... Oh, I like that. Do you have a bonus action?
I do. But I have not used, but I won't use it.
Okay, so just to clarify, you're going to move 20 feet along the wall because you're scared of a needle, and then you're going to drop Shillelagh to cast fire in front of the door you're heading towards. And then that's the end of your action. Cool. All right, Otis's turn is up. You hear like this little chime come over. I meant to say this last time I got distracted. You hear this little chime go over, and there's like a bing. Round 2 complete. Round 3 starting now. And
sounds like a dystopia.
It's really like muffled for you. It sounds like maybe it's on the outside of the dome that you're in, but you're just kind of hearing it as people talk.
We were sent here by Bethany, so like maybe.
It's like, oh my god, guys, it's been like 2 freaking rounds. Mary, we're back up at the top. So you see that Ardrus is there. You see what's your passive? Perception. Sorry, passive perception. You might hear some movement and talking from the other room, just very faintly. You couldn't make out any of the words. You don't know that flame spear's up or anything like that, but like there were something's happening over there.
All right.
Yeah. Other than that, what do you want to do?
How are we ruling health potions, by the way?
If you take it yourself, it's a bonus action. If you give it to someone else, like you're feeding it to them, it is an action.
Great, perfect. That works out great for me. I'll drink it first. So I'm gonna drink one of the health potions I have on me.
Awesome.
That is 5, 6, 7.
Nice.
7 HP for me. And then, oh dear, Ardrus, I'm going to cast Hold Person on you.
Oh!
Counter spell.
All right, so Miri goes forward. Miri, when you cast Hold Person, what does it look like? Like, are you using your rapier as like a focus and like? Here's what I imagine in my head is that you kind of draw into an on guard stance, and as you do, the hilt of it lights a little bit, and there's like a beam that comes from the tip of this rapier towards Ardrus, and Ardrus sees it and is able to. Hey, he's been doing this all day, where he's just like shield, and this time, what does it look like when you cast counterspell? I know that you typically use a wand and like trace a glyph. For a reaction, does that make sense for you, or?
He doesn't trace a full glyph. He just raises the wand, almost like a sword strike, and the spell just kind of splits in half.
Oh, that is pretty badass. So it's like you're having like this long distance sword fight, sort of, where he raises it up and is like, boom. Beautiful. What about your movement, Mary? You've done your action and bonus action. You want to move?
Yeah, just gonna move.
You're gonna move too?
She'll move. Just stare at Ardrus menacingly.
Okay. Yeah, so you're kind of like, you did what? And you get up in his face a little bit. Beautiful. Ardrus, how are you going to respond?
I, realizing that this room is possibly trapped, but good at the other ones, he's going to take a look around the room and try to analyze the surroundings.
Do you want to do a bonus action? Are you going for investigation or perception? I'm going to say investigation has a little bit of a higher risk, but you also get a different type of information from it. Because investigation is much more hands-on.
I do investigation.
Okay.
20, dirty 20.
Nice. All right. You are able to more clearly see now that where you had stepped before, where that flame was, there's like kind of this faint line of soot that you now realize shows kind of the demarcations of where that is. You do see the 3 doors. And then right by where you had just been standing, you do see that looks like there is something there.
So question, now that I see the trap clearly, do I think I could trigger in a way that it would hit Miri?
No, you would have to move Miri into it, not where she's currently standing. Do you think that it would get her?
Yo, can I throw her into the trap?
If you want to make an opposed grapple check, you absolutely can.
Oh,
That is so evil, dog.
dude.
No, he won't do that. He won't do that. He is going. He's gonna move. He's gonna move to the door that he just left. This one over here. Which I think will be 25 feet to get there.
I will say because of the dirty 20 you just got, you can avoid the trap that you had triggered before. As you move up. So far, yeah, you can get all the way there. Miri will get an attack of opportunity.
And he's going to take this path here.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So you move that path there. You get to the door. Let's resolve that attack of opportunity first.
17 to hit.
He'll take that one. So
All right.
Finally, do something to you.
Don't forget, you do have Hexblade's Curse up.
I do, so I get to add a +2 to my damage. So that's going to be 12.
Nice. Argus takes 12 points of damage.
that as Arthur's is leaving, he is going to turn around. He's going to go, my apologies, Mary. I'm afraid I have to bolt. I have a firebolt. He's going to cast firebolt.
No, it's your turn, so you get your reaction back. Yeah, you're good. Keep going.
Does that meet the requirement for the Bard Abides? Not including this attack for the next hour. If a rhyming couplet is spoken aloud before an attack or ability save, may throw with advantage. So does that count?
Yeah, I mean it does. Roll with advantage.
This is cruelty.
How are you doing counterspell? Sorry. Your action was investigation. This is a bonus action, right? And this is the
Wait, was investigation an action or a bonus action?
Oh no, I'm sorry, you're right. I had that backwards. You did your bonus action investigation, this is your action. Wonderful.
You can do investigation as a bonus action? Okay.
Just for this purposes. Normally I would say it's a full action, but because we're playing a little bit loose with how long 6 seconds goes, basically.
Yeah, and with advantage, a 17 to hit.
Hey, Artris. Shield.
Shield against the cantrip with his fine.
It is almost identical to what happened earlier, just in reverse, in which Ardris, traces that glyph and sends it there, and Miri takes the sword and is just like, boom, and it is sent to the ground at her feet. What you do see as you get into this door, the door opens to you, and you can see this room.
Let me check really quick.
It was 20 feet for you to get there, so you have an additional 10 feet of movement.
I would like to get closer to this lever. So like right here, the lever.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna put you on the other side of it. Oh, it's the lever and not the person, just so it's easier for you to see.
I can move
God, I can't move it. So if you can move it, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, cool. That is your turn. Beautiful, Kellen.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
So Kellen gives it a little let's see. Okay, on the one hand, calculating using keen mind, he's like, I could actually do something productive and attempt to prepare myself for the coming onslaught of my classmates, or I could mess around with this door and learn something about lockpicking. And then he starts lockpicking the door.
Yeah! You are not yet proficient, so go ahead and make me a dex. Well, actually, go ahead and make me a dex check. Add an additional 1. Because you're kind of working your way towards proficiency right now, so I'll say that if you're using your lockpick tools, you get an additional 1 to your roll.
So you have such a diverse game going on right here.
Yeah. There are 5 different games going on right now simultaneously.
One is hide and go seek. the other is like, let me go ahead and test out this.
They're all legitimate strategies, though, for the task that you've been given.
He starts fumbling with the lockpick and goes, "That's not right," and waves his hand to chronal shift backwards and attempt it again.
Yeah. What did you get the first time?
Oh my god.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Chronal shift for lockpick.
Wow. That is a 7 again, unfortunately.
Oh.
You are making progress. As you're feeling this lock, it feels like it was designed to slow someone down. It was not designed to be difficult necessarily to do. You didn't quite get it this turn, but you can feel like the tension that you're putting on the pick and the rake. Like you can feel that just a little bit more, and it's going to pop open.
Does he feel like he's learning something?
He does feel like he's learning.
It's all good then.
Yeah. It's like you were doing it, and like as you're doing it, you're thinking about that clear box that Narcus gave you, and you're envisioning in your head what do these like what does this tumbler look like? What does it look like when I'm adding, raking with this pick and whatever? Like you are visualizing it well.
Thank you, keen minds feat.
Yeah, good job. Movement or bonus?
Did I hear anything as I was listening?
You get a dirty 20. So with that dirty 20, I will say you are aware there's more than one person in the other room.
This one?
And that there is not fighting. You're aware that there's no fighting to be heard.
That seems hardly in the spirit of the game.
Says the guy currently working on his lockpicking.
Look, okay, I didn't say he was completely reasonable. That is a 10 for this round of listening in. And that was my action and bonus, so I'll leave it there.
Okay. Cool. Micah! It's getting a little bit... You're starting to wonder, are there other people? Like, are they playing the game? It's like, you're just kind of here. No one's come by. You heard a little bit of movement, but that seems to have moved away. What are you going to do?
Maybe it's safe? Okay, so he's listening around. He's like, maybe there's another way to get out of here. He's not really sure what that is just yet. He just knows it's teleportation. And he's not trusting that to get out of here. So he's going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to look around here to see if there's any like traps or anything like that.
So you're going to take your bonus action to perceive?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Are you perceiving or investigating?
Perceiving.
Okay.
15. 15 plus 6 is 21.
Nice. In this room, you do not see anything that appears to be trapped. You also think with the door that you're closest to, it is not locked.
All right. Okay. So in that case, he's going to be like, he's going to sneak his way outside of the door and be like, hello? And then when he makes his way out, he's like,
it would be goodbye.
So you've moved 30 of your 50 feet because you are on horseback. There's a trail of bubbles following you as you are moving around. You do have 20 more feet of movement. You don't see anyone in this room. You can notice this door because you saw it from the other side. You wouldn't have noticed it otherwise. And then you see a door to the north and a door to the east, or up and to the right.
do I see another decent spot that I can hide in?
This room is littered with kind of random chairs that look pretty comfy. It's got some lamps. It looks like kind of a reading room, but there's not a lot of reading material in here. There's like some loose scraps of paper. You don't see anything that would hide a horse, no.
Oh. All right, in that case, Mike is going to make his way back. And then see if he can.
Oh my God.
He's like, you need to find something place to hide in. He's like, let me over here. And
I'm going to add traps to this room. I just want to let you know. The clock's going to start ticking. There's going to be extra traps going on.
Extra trap. He's like, just to be on the safe side. And then he's going to ready an action. If he sees somebody goes through any one of these doors, he's going to shoot a firebolt.
Okay. So the trigger is anyone enters any door that you can see in front of you. So you're going to have to be facing kind of to that north so you can see all of them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Probably right here, I guess.
All right. Works for me.
Okay. Just so we're on the same page. Bethany is upstairs with her wand. Like, well, that's just getting boring. That won't do. And like making
yeah, basically, there's like a little mini cohort of sophomores that are like watching it, and they're like, "Should we have the alligators now, or do we wait?" No. Yeah,
No, but he's
for
not.
sure, for sure. I don't get it. I don't know. He's on a horse. What's going on? Shailin. So unfortunately, the door that you were heading towards, you can see that there is a
Big fireball.
Yep. Yeah. If you want to remake a perception check, you can, or investigation, whichever one you want to do, or if you want to move to a different room, like your call. What do you want to do?
I'll do a perception check real quick. I got a perception of 23.
Wow.
All right. You are able to see now a door here. And like Kellen saw, a tapestry that does not seem to fit. Like, there's no real decor in here other than a really ornate tapestry that looks like door size. It's kind of like just kind of suspicious now that you're looking at it. So you do see two other doors or portals.
I'm going to tapestry.
You going to tapestry?
Yes.
Okay.
That is where I'll go. Where is it? Darn it.
Oh, I'm on the right thing. It's here. It's the south.
Oh, can I make it there?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can make it there.
It'll put me right in front of it?
Yep. Real quick for me. Go ahead and roll a d10.
Boy.
Good. This is amazing.
I got a 6.
A 6. Ooh. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw.
And again, you see...
I got a 20.
Doesn't really see it, but you see this pops up. That slight discoloration that is there. On a 20, okay, you are considered unlucky for 1 round. So for 1 round, you have disadvantage on attack and ability checks, not saves.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So it's until the end of your next turn, basically, and then it will go away. But you can still move. So if you want to now move to the door, you can. No problem.
I will go to the door.
Awesome. With your movement, you've made it there. What do you do next?
Can I open it still?
It is locked.
Is there a keyhole or anything on it?
Yeah.
Is it bigger than an inch wide?
I mean, I want to say yes just because I know what you're going to do, but an inch is a pretty big thing for a keyhole.
Is there a gap underneath on the ground?
Yeah. You know what? There is. There's a gap underneath on the ground.
And is that bigger than an inch wide?
I'm going to say it's about an inch.
She's going to squeeze her way through.
Could you describe what Otis sees? Like, what does that look like from an external kind of point of view?
Well, Otis will see, her normal 1 foot, already small self shrink even smaller and just poof right through the door.
So, Otis, I'm going to say that suddenly Shia is just no longer there. You think maybe she's teleported, she's turned invisible. You don't know because she was there and then she's not. And from the distance you're at, I don't think you could see like an inch tall being at that, from distance. So From your point of view, she just doesn't exist anymore. But congratulations, you make it under through the door. Let me reveal the hallway here. And I'm going to ask, can you just make a bonus action perception check for me real quick?
Oh, Lord. Check. That's That's a 27.
Okay, you definitely see there is a another potion bottle here, and you can hear that there is a door here, and someone is on the other side, and they are trying to do something to the door. I want to remind you, the door behind you is still locked and closed.
Yep.
So if you want to interact with the potion bottle, you'll have to get on miniature, and if you want to go through it again, you will not be able to take the potion bottle that way.
Okay. Okay. I think that's all I can do, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That is it.
Cool. Really, honestly, you haven't moved in here yet because it was kind of your action to miniaturize.
Squeeze under, yeah.
Yeah, so you're kind of peering in from very tiny down below. Beautiful. Otis.
Yeah.
Yet again, Shylin has just like taken off. Been like, Alliance, out. Alliance, out. So what do you want to do?
Well, Otis is pretty much just like, whatever. You know Otis. And he's going to wild shape into a black bear as an action.
Okay.
And then
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
You can hold concentration spells while you wild shape, right?
I was going to ask if you can keep that concentration up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
You can already be a bear. Awesome. Beautiful. Let me see if I can find a bear real quick.
A black bear, anyway.
You do that. Then what do you do?
As a bonus action, I'm going to move my flame sphere.
Where are you going to move
it? If you can. Can you go through the door? Can like burn through the door?
How far can you move it?
30 feet. Up to 30 feet.
But do you have to be able to see where it's going?
I mean, as a movement, like Otis can get closer and then move it. Where'd I go?
I'm making you a bear right now, man.
Okay. I just thought like you take me out of the game.
Yeah, no, I killed you. You made a poor choice. No, I'm just making you a bear. You should be able to move that bear now, by the way.
There's no wild shipping here. Sorry.
You expected to be a bear? Do you have to see where it's going? Because I think that you have to be able to see where it goes.
That's a vantage point. Yeah. So, like, you're saying if
that door is closed, you cannot see through it, so you cannot move the flame sphere.
Can you try attempt to burn through it with the fireball?
You would be aware it does not do that kind of damage.
We could just move it to the side.
Okay. So, where do you want to just ping where you want to move it?
Just move it like a foot down or 5 feet down, out of the way of the door.
So the flame sphere moves here.
I didn't know the door was closed. I thought the door was open. Oh well. We trapped in here.
No one has been to that door yet or through it.
Well, he can. Oh yeah, he can just go. Hey, Rabbit, open this door over there.
You do not know that she is there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
You know that she's somewhere on this map. You have no idea where on the map she is.
Well, he would have heard her casting spells.
You can hear whispers of her casting those spells, but you would hear that no matter where she is.
Didn't Reese say like you could hear certain things through the door? Like, I mean, Zach asked if we could hear like verbal components and spells heard through the doors.
No, you can hear like if there's fighting, you can hear maybe the sounds of fighting if it's loud. Like you're not hearing. The doors are fairly thick, and this one has never been opened, so it is shut tightly.
Oh well, we can camp out. Okay, I'll end my turn.
My goodness, this is the weirdest battle royale I have ever participated in.
Hey, well, if I win by survival, I win by survival. I don't care.
I think everyone's got pretty much the same strategy, and that is don't get got, but it's going. So right now, to recap, Miri is by herself in a room, having traded one of the only people to have traded a few blows between herself and Ardris, who just moved into another room, a strange-looking lever. Micah, despite a brief foray into the outside world, has decided to camp in the bottom southwest corner. Kellen's working on a door. Shylin is working on another door via very, very different methods. And Otis is a bear. That's it.
Oh, with that.
That's all Otis is doing. He's a bear. All right, and I think this is a good point to take a short break before we jump back in.
Sweet.
And so we'll take 5 minutes here.
Awesome. Well, I hope you all are enjoying our crazy session going on here. This is going to be very interesting. We're going to go ahead and jump to our break. If you like what you see here and would like to talk about the content, you can join us in our Discord, which actually has a session essentially for Rivenwood Academy, where we have a spoiler and a non-spoiler section. We like to develop some fan art, so forth and so on. That's a great place for to join us. Also, Dr. Doom Eternal, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. You've been fantastic.
Yeah, Dr. Doom is going crazy.
Yeah, it's been fantastic this entire session. So thank you so much. We definitely appreciate the love and support. And we'll be back with it probably between 10 to 15 minutes for the second half of Rivenwood Academy, Hunger Game style. See you soon. All right. And we are back for the second half of Rivenwood Academy Hunger Games edition. Aaron, take it away.
All right. You again hear that little ding dong. Round 3. That's all you hear. And we're up at the top with Miri. Miri, you're currently by yourself. You've seen Argus go into the north side of the room. That is all of the information you currently have at your disposal.
Coming after him.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I like that. Right in front of him.
Do you want to get in melee or are you staying at range?
You know what? Let's get up there in melee. We're going to hit good old boy.
What? How are you going to attack? With your rapier?
With my rapier, yeah.
you hear Gravitus is like, come on, let's get him.
Oh, I'm channeling Gravitus right now. Oh, I got a 19. That is a critical hit.
Really?
What's the total on that one?
It's plus 6,
So 25. Gotcha.
25, yes.
Hey, roll that damage for me, will you? Don't forget
we
your
doubling
hex
dice?
blade. You double dice.
Yes.
You won't double hexblade though, because it's not a dice. Is it? Max damage. Max damage. Max damage. Max damage.
I rolled 2A.
All right, so that'd be 16 doubled to 32 plus what?
Plus, he actually should have taken 13 because I forgot we level up to 5. So my proficiency bonus is a plus 3.
Sorry, what are you? What? Oh, sorry.
Oh, earlier?
18, 16 is already doubled. I got you. So 16 plus what?
Yes.
Okay.
3.
Plus hexblades is 5. So that's 23 points of damage. No, sorry. With 16 plus 5, 21 points of damage.
Yes.
Argus, you get skewered like straight through the spleen. Like she goes like a full on guard and just boom. And it hurts. It hurts bad. You feel
good. So good.
And all of you, minus Shaylin, hearing your voice.
I don't know if I should feel bad for being left out or happy that I'm not in this.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. I'm actually going to drink another health potion for me.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
Just 5.
Argus, you're looking pretty rough, aren't you? Yeah. All right. Argus, it is your turn to figure out what you're doing next.
I would like to check the lever next to us. The lever. Can I have an idea of what it's connected to?
You do not see any obvious mechanisms. You see that the lever itself moves. It's a large lever, so it'll take kind of 2 hands to move it. So it'll be an action. But you don't see any indication of what effect it will produce.
All right, so clearly, Miri hasn't made this personal. So Ardris is going to remember the gift given to him by one of his father's friends. It is going to grab the book he keeps on his waist. It is going to cast Scorching Ray at 4th level using the magic of the book.
Yes, you are. Oh. I'm so excited for that to happen. Yes.
Oh.
All right.
4th level.
He is going to look at Miri and say, all right, now it is time for you to pay half his Scorching Ray. And using his Bard feature to cancel out. I think you have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack at close range.
You would have disadvantage, yeah.
But so you have advantage because you rhymed. Yeah, so straight roll.
Level cancel. Cool.
Cancel out.
So that is, it is at 4th level. It is A total of what, 5 rays? Yes. So
Mhm.
that's an 11 on the first one. 19 plus 8 on the second one. 27.
27.
What's the save I have to
17.
make on that?
These are just attacks.
These are attacks. You don't save.
Scorching
27.
rays have
Yeah,
to hit.
that hits.
individually.
There,
17 plus 8 for the third
Yep.
one. 25. That is a 6 plus 8. That's 14. I don't think a 14 will hit.
No, it misses.
12 plus 8, 20.
You have 3 hits.
Anything that she'll use shield.
Your shield will bump your AC to what?
20.
What was that last one again? The last one was
20.
20. Beats it. All 3 hit.
So that's 2d6, 40, 66. I'm just going to roll it on the thing because I don't feel like rolling on those. 11, 17, 23 points of fire damage.
Ouch. That is hurts.
You probably want to roll damage again. The first one was a to hit roll.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, you're right. Oops. All right. So 6, 12, so 18. I'm mistaken. 18.
I mean, not all that less. All right. Ouch. You're at like half health now.
I am.
Yeah. I got a whole thing.
Then,
Ardris, I do need you to roll me a D100.
let's see here. 97.
Okay, you're good.
So he is
No,
then
reverse it.
going.
Do something. No.
He is then going to use up his last mote of I don't
Pretty
know what
much.
to call these.
Yeah.
The little special beam thingies to go for another. Actually, he's going to go for heartache at 3rd level.
Okay.
And this time he is going to use his ritual focus as well in the attack. You have to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. 17.
You're lucky. So that's 5d6. 5d6 half. Wow, 5 points of damage.
That's already halved? Or
Yeah.
that's...
Ooh,
It was a 10. It was 10 total, and then half to 5.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a horrible roll.
It
5d6.
It really was. Yeah.
10? Ouch.
Bonus and movement?
I used to look around the room for the bonus.
Kick it.
All right, go ahead.
8 plus 4, 12 for perception.
You're able to see the lever next to you. You can see that there's this weird blue glyph kind of circle. And beyond it, there seems to be something on the floor. That is all the information you get for this window.
Yeah, he's going to go for whatever's on the floor over there.
Are you going to move?
Yep.
Okay. Mary, go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
Oh. That is 18 to hit.
Shield. This
You still have another? I was like, wow.
Last
Okay.
shield.
Was this last one? Okay.
Last shield.
God.
All right. Honestly, Mary, like Gravitus, you can feel Gravitus has like kind of like this edge of like, we will not miss again. You know, like after hitting shield 3 times now. But you did some serious damage this round. So there's also like this, like you get this like feeling of self-satisfaction from Gravitus. Cool. We got some combat this round. Woohoo! Let's see what happens with Kellen.
Well, Kellen is, I believe, still playing around with the door. So
Yeah.
you said with a plus 19.
Ooh, yeah, this thing, like, you feel it. And it kind of like, it all clicks in your head about how this lock is kind of structured, and you pop it. No problem. You can see now this hallway. You do see a bottle on the floor. You cannot see Shylin. There's another lock. Well, it is a locked door, but you don't know that. There's another shut door on the other side of this hallway.
Okay, well, he would probably 5, 10 go to pick up whatever this is.
All right, you get a. It is a full of like this blue swirling liquid, and the label on it says healing.
So he will take that. It's just the regular 2d4 plus 2 potion of healing.
It's 44 plus 8.
44 plus 8. That's very good. Okay. So then that'll take him to 20, 25, 30, because I take it he probably didn't see Shylin. She's like
no, you could not see.
Impossibly small, right?
Right.
Yeah. So he'll take his
That's 25 feet, so you're gonna stay there?
No, that was 30. I counted my diagonals.
Okay. Gotcha.
Some of them double, right?
Yeah, I'm a little lax on it, but with doorways I get a little bit stronger on it. Bonus? You got a bonus you wanted?
Oh, just his sort of typical perception area is going to be 14.
14. It's the weirdest thing. You would swear, like, did you hear a bear? Like, very, very, very faintly. It's like echoing, so you can't tell even what direction it's coming from, and it's just like very, very faint. Maybe it's not a bear, maybe it's a lion, just some sort of like animal sound.
Well, working on lock picking always stresses me out, so it's probably not a big deal.
It's probably just something in your head. Yeah. Micah!
Oh.
Man, it's quiet over here.
So you said you had a thing for something?
Oh, yeah. Hey, well, okay. Tell me what you want to do first, and then I'll see how it resolves.
So when he noticed nobody's going through the door again, he's like, okay, maybe this room is pretty safe. So I'm thinking he's probably going to start to head back out. 5, 10, 15. He doesn't see anybody.
That would be 20.
20? Oh, yeah, 20. So he sees this door here, and then he sees that door there. He remembers that he heard fighting to the right. So he's going to keep going straight. But he's going to look around. Let me make a perception check to see, maybe see any traps or something like that around. Okay. Okay, not bad. 10 plus 6. Yeah, so just 16. pretty much my passive.
You see the doors that are available to you. I think you're too far to really hear anything that's going on in other places.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably about all that you hear.
But I don't see any traps or anything, right?
Not in your immediate vicinity, other than like the door that you now know is there.
Okay. So
it was a 16 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for where you are, that's what you get.
Okay. In that case then, he's at 25. So yeah, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's going to make his way to the store.
Excellent. Please roll me a D10.
A D10?
As you step on it, you see discoloration on the floor below you.
A 1.
All right. Let me see what that
Not a sweet baby.
Oh, interesting. Make me an intelligence save.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you good.
Okay at it. Ooh, 19 though. And 19
See,
plus 2.
We know how them dice work.
That's plus 2? Yeah, that is 21.
Beautiful. So, like, as you step on this, like, you remember that music that was playing at the dancing square, and it kind of gets in your head a little bit, and you almost just kind of want to, like, do a little jig. And you can feel, like, it kind of start, like, wiggling in the saddle a little bit, kind of, like, doing little finger dances, and then you're like, what am I doing? And you're good.
So
with
weird.
with that 16 perception that you rolled, as you're shifting around, looking around, it's weird because you're sitting on top of a horse, right? So like you don't have your normal vantage point. You're having to do a lot of like twists to kind of see what's going on.
I'm like a centaur.
As you twist, you hear kind of a crinkling from your pocket on the front of your robes on the right-hand side.
All right, I'll pull out what's in my pocket.
It's a small piece of paper that's been folded like over twice, so it's in a small little piece.
Okay, he will unfold it to see what it says.
It says, have you tried to remember us? Can you even remember us? And it does not have a signature.
Well, dang.
Is this a trick? Why is this place? Oh no, that's
actually what you say is.
Oh yeah.
This isn't a trick.
Oh yeah, this isn't a trick. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to say everything right. This isn't a trick. Yeah, that's. He kind of looks around. He doesn't see anybody around, right?
No, with that 16, you do not see any other people in this room.
Okay. In that case, once again, he's going to, use a reaction if he sees anybody coming through any of these doors, blast, pew. Fireball.
Which doors are you looking at?
Swap.
And I do want to. Oh, go ahead.
So I'll probably do is oh wait, do I have any more movement? I don't think I have any more movement.
No, that is the end of your movement.
Yeah. There. So I'm going to say he heard fighting over here, so he's going to pay attention to this location. Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of turn so that your back is to the north, you're facing to the south, so you can look at those 3 doors. The trigger is if anyone comes through, you are firing at them. Correct?
Yes. Exactly.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Excellent. After Micah is Scorching. You're using Scorching Ray?
Oh, Firebolt.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Ignore what I was just going to say. After Micah is Shailin. So Shailin, you're very tiny. You did see Kellen walk in, pick up that bottle, walk out. But you were not able to take an attack of opportunity because of your size. Basically, it makes it to where your I just blanked on the word. What do you call it? Your threat radius. Your threat radius is scaled to your size, basically. So even though you were in that space, you were not within range to attack him. So you watched him do that. You watched him walk away. What do you want to do?
She's going to go out from under the door back into this lovely room here.
Okay, and you return back to your normal size, right?
Yeah.
You see a bear.
A bear.
You also see a fireball, I'm just saying.
Well, you see a flaming sphere, just to be clear. Fireball is a very different thing.
You know it, Aaron.
I'm just saying. I want to be specific. We're casting fireballs. Let's call them what they are.
All
right. So you see a bear.
She's going to avoid the bear.
Okay, that makes sense. Where does that leave you to go? Because the bear and the flaming sphere are at the door to the left. Your needle's at the door to the right. There are 2 doors directly north.
I'll just, go to my spiritual weapon real quick.
Okay. That's 20 feet of movement to get there.
20 is right here, 25. Bear hasn't done anything. I'll go right here.
It's 30.
And I'll stay there because it's 30.
Action.
She's going to cast resistance on herself.
Is resistance concentration?
Oh, I lied. It is. Yes, but I don't have a concentration spell up right now.
Spiritual weapon is a concentration spell, isn't it?
It doesn't say that it is on here.
It is not.
I'm thinking of.
Spell.
I'm thinking of What's the one where you get the radius right? That's concentration.
So I'll cast resistance on myself.
Okay, cool. You have resistance up.
And then as a bonus action, I can move my needle, right?
You can, as a bonus action, move it. I think you move it. How many feet can you move it? Is it 20 feet?
Check. Yes.
That's going to be the symbol for resistance. Cool. So yeah, 20 feet. Where do you want to move it?
I'm going to just kind of place it in front of me in case Mr. Bear tries to do anything.
Beautiful. I put it on the wrong layer. I will change it to the right layer and give you permissions to move it around.
And that'll be it.
Awesome. Okay, so Otis, it is now your turn. What's that bear doing?
He's going to stand up on his hind legs and look at Shaylin and gesture at the door with one of his paws. Hope that she gets the message.
Correct me if I'm wrong. When you're a wild shape, you have
maintains, same wisdom, intelligence, and charisma. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Okay. So you do that. You do some bear mimery.
Yep.
And then what?
That's all he can do. He's just gonna chill out and hope she gets the message. Because if he makes a sudden move, he might get attacked.
All right. So the bear kind of does not take a turn this time, except for to gesture in his own little bear way, like.
Yep, that's all it is.
Ding dong. Round 4. Hearing.
Right. Let's get this over with. Actually, can I stand around the potion? Like without stepping on it?
Yeah. You can move into that square. The potion is quite small. If you want to go pick it up, you can. But just give me your route for how you're getting there.
She's definitely going to avoid the swirly.
Uh-huh.
And then she'll just...
Yeah, with 30 feet you can get there, avoiding the glyphs. Yeah. Congratulations, you now have a pink potion. It's very nice in color. And on it says stealth. Okay. Like a little label.
Gotcha. Let's do this, Argus. I'm gonna whack him again. So, calculator. 19 to hit.
19 hits?
You're muted.
Yes, that'll hit.
Great. Perfect. Lovely. Love to see it. That would be 6, 9, 12.
I am dead.
Ardris, you see, crumples as you come forward and you slash heavily across his chest. And as he falls, he's gone. Ardris, you wake up fully healed on the outside of this battle arena. You can see there are a lot of people watching at present. The crowds are full. There is less intent watching though. Like they seem a little bit bored. And they're kind of like talking amongst themselves, like, "Oh, hey, you want like a snack? I'll go run and get them, whatever." Like they're watching, but not paying attention so much right now. But you are fully healed once you appear on the outside. You do not carry anything you had with you. So that potion that you found a potion, right? No, somebody else found it. Never mind then.
Question for the DM.
Am I answering to Callan or to Zach?
To Zach. Does anything, potentially both. Does anything occur when he is eliminated? Some people like to have fancy showmanship involved that perhaps we might notice.
There is absolutely an announcement. So that same voice that has been announcing the round comes on and it's like, Ardris is eliminated.
Okay.
So all of you hear that. You also heard Miri say, let's do this, Ardris. Let's do this. You heard the whispers in the back of your head.
This is an important moment where all of our characters realize we cannot fake that we've been eliminated. Mm-hmm. Everyone will know when you're eliminated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it announces who was eliminated. So you can't fake that somebody else, whatever. Miri, now that you've accomplished murder, what would you like to do? Ardris, I'm going to be keeping you in the initiative order, just for if there's something you want to do on the outside. I'm not going to say that there are ways that you can influence what happens on the inside, but there might be. So I will keep you in the initiative order and ask you each time if there's something you want to try and do from the outside.
Nope.
Because you've done your action, so all you got is a bonus.
Hexblade's curse. Whenever I kill a target, I also regain HP.
That's correct. You do.
So that's warlock level plus my charisma, so 7 back.
Very nice.
Should be at 16.
19, no? So you're at 30 out of 49? So you took 18 points of damage last round. You just healed 7.
Yeah, because I was at 9.
There you go, 8. 8 plus 18 would be 26, minus 7 would be 19. No? It's okay. 16 is close enough to 19 that we're not like way off in numbers. Like, that's fine. It's entirely possible I have mistaken the math. So you're at 33?
For total HP?
Yeah.
I'm at 16.
Oh, maybe I missed doing one. Might be.
Archers hit me hard sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But did you include your last healing potion that you took?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah, they're hard.
Well then, never mind.
He got me hard at the beginning,
Yeah. Was that your bonus action, or did you have one?
That was just what happens with Hexblade's curse. I still have a bonus action. I'll drink another potion.
Dang! Which potion are you drinking?
I'm gonna drink my health potion because that's where I'm hurting right now.
How many of these did you find?
I was gonna say, like, where
she originally had 4.
From?
Oh, you
she originally
brought
had
some
4.
in? Wow. Okay.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, she's
cool.
always had them. She just never had the chance to use them.
Cool. So, what's your HP at right now?
I believe that is 21 now.
You're at 21.
And that will be her turn.
Okay. Cool. Ardris, from the outside, like I said, if you want to get a snack, you want to chill, you want to try and influence some sophomores to make changes on the inside of the arena, you want to, whatever you want to do.
I'm just going to see if you can find the professors and see if they have if they're like analyzing the events.
Okay. Make me a quick perception check to kind of see what you see from the outside in the crowd.
Or just goes over to politically smooth over being eliminated first.
18.
18. You see specifically Saskia, Mardum, and Maxitulian, who are the 3 like offensive magics, defensive magic, and support magic professors, are watching with great care to see like the strategies different people are using. They're taking some notes, kind of like comparing what they've seen in classes. They're not being like subtle about it. Like, they're standing not too far from where you are. I'd say like maybe 20 feet away from where you are, occasionally talking amongst themselves.
I usually go over. If they're talking, he won't interrupt them or anything. But he'll go make his way over.
No, just every once in a while they stop and they're like, "Oh, hey, did you see?" And then it's not like they're in the middle of a conversation if you want to talk.
Excuse me, I hope I am not
no.
interrupting.
Oh, Ardris. This is Martin talking. Ardris. Well done.
Just, I thank you for that.
Yeah, I particularly liked your use of defensive magic.
I appreciate that. I must admit, you was quite talented.
You seemed pretty evenly matched, honestly.
Perhaps. Have they all gone like this?
Max Dilling's like, oh no. Oh no. Most of them include fighting, you see, and you and Mary. I mean, you can see here, and you can see from the outside where everyone is and what they are currently doing. So you see Kellen chilling in the corner of a room. You see that Micah is now in a room by himself, not doing anything. You see a bear and Shylin kind of standing in a room, not doing anything. And he's like, I wouldn't say that this is the normal course of events, no.
This would not go at home. Is there nothing that can be done to encourage events?
You instigating teachers bad.
Well, as the official formation of this arena is not by the design of the professors. There's a group of sophomores who took all the initiative here. We, of course, would not interfere in how they're running their game. And he kind of like gives you a head nod towards where you see now Bettany is with a couple of other people, kind of whispering to themselves, making notes and stuff. They're a little bit further away. You couldn't get to them this round because they're kind of on the other side of the sphere, but you can see where they are.
All right, he'll go over.
And as you go to leave, Saskia will kind of tap you on the shoulder for a second. It's like, I did particularly like that scorching ray. Very impressive.
Thank you. If you have any time for further lessons, I would greatly appreciate it. My father says you are quite talented at combat, especially defensive magics and offensive.
High praise from the Aladrin family. And you can begin to make your way to the other side. Kellen.
So Kellen is about to take a bit of a gamble on two fronts. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself, which may not work because of the now you see me effect, but he's going to do it anyway. And then he's going to walk through the portal, which may dispel the effects on him. He has no idea. They sometimes do.
When you cast invisibility on you, you are still glowing, but your form is indistinct instead of being very clearly who you are. So basically, it's going to go from disadvantage on stealth to a straight roll if someone attacks you, because they're kind of negating the worst of the effects. So you're still seen, not unseen, but it is more difficult to hit you. Then, as you go through this portal here, how exciting! Roll me a d6 real quick.
Wait, give it just one moment. We're just going to go to a quick break. Sexy looks like one of our players may have dropped off. Give us just 1 second. We'll be right back.
God damn it, Otis.
Sorry about that. We should be back now. Everything should be good to go. All right. Eric, go ahead and take it away.
All right, so as you step onto this glyph circle, go ahead and roll me a d6.
And rolled a 2.
Nice. So, Kellen, you disappear. Then you reappear. This one I'm not going to do the polygon. I'm going to show you everything. In a room. You can see that there are 3 chests, it looks like, to the north. Right now, all of them are open. And the door to the south. What would you like to do?
And he's going to kind of wait and listen by the door. Because...
Okay. Are you going to make an active perception check, or are you going with your passive?
Well, I cast invisibility on this turn, so
yeah,
it would need to be passive.
It's a bonus action, remember?
Yeah.
For the perception check.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling the bonus action one.
Gotcha.
And I got a 5, so we're crushing it.
It's just really disorienting. You were in another place, now you're here. You're taking in so much sensory information right now that other than what I've already described, you don't get anything new.
Okay.
Cool. Micah.
All right. So in that case, Micah's going to step to this door here.
Make me a roll a d10.
D10?
Yep.
A 6.
A 6. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I just had to read this one. Okay. Here we go. Boop. Oh, that's not good. That is a 5.
You are unlucky. You will roll with disadvantage for the next 2 rounds on attack and ability check.
Now, attack and ability check? Okay.
Yeah, not saves, just attacks and ability checks.
Okay. All right.
But you can now keep moving.
Does this door seems locked?
No, it does not.
Okay. He's going to slowly peek his way through the door. Does he see
You see a short hallway and then another door.
Okay.
Make dexterity saving throw for me.
Another one. It sounds. Yep, sounds
You spent so much time. You spent so much time in that little room, and now you get to see all of the many wonders that are here.
Which means all the deck saves. Sounds fantastic. All right, that's much better.
Micah's getting killed by traps. So.
Yeah, but pretty much. That's an 8. This was an 18 though. So 20 total.
Yeah, you're good. You don't take any damage as this gout of flame comes out. It does not have any effect on you. It's because you're on the horse. It kind of goes underneath the horse's, like in between the legs, and so you are unharmed. There's a door in front of you.
Okay, this door does it appear to be locked?
How are you finding out about that?
I guess it would be the perception, right? The perception investigation for...
It would have to be investigation. I mean, perception is like you're looking at it, and you can't really look at a door and say it's locked. Yeah, you can some circumstances.
Okay, investigation for the door. Okay. Oh, no. That is a 5. So that would be Oh, I have investigation. So that's 10. All right,
so here's the hard part. You're on a horse in a very narrow hallway, and so you kind of lean down to try and check this handle. And as you do, the horse doesn't really have a way to turn with you. So you kind of get in this really weird contorted position because you can't unseat yourself. You do finally manage to kind of grasp it, and it doesn't turn when you try to turn it. Kellen, on the other side of the door, you notice that someone is trying to turn the door handle.
So it's locked. In that case, he's going to make his way back into this hallway because this hallway is just a death trap. 5.
Roll me a d10 real quick.
Trap's still there, dog. Trap's still there.
I'm staying away from that section for now on, that's for sure.
Stop moving.
One moment, guys. I want to hear what Zach has to say.
Helen has a reaction, correct? Is it fair to say we can speak as our reaction?
Yeah, sure.
So Micah would hear, who is that, in Kellen's voice when he started jingling the knob before you walk away.
Oh, like, so I can't say the reverse because what's his name? I mean,
you can say like Mary or what somebody else's name.
Oh, okay. So it's like, okay, so I have to say somebody else's name, but not me. Okay.
Yeah.
So he'll say, Mary. Wait, what? No, Mary. What? Who? What? I don't. I like this place. No. Yes. And he just starts to run back. He hates this place. He really hates this place. And he just get out of here. He's like, oh, I thought I rolled a 2.
A 2. Mm-hmm. I need a wisdom save. Don't forget not for the save. You're not rolling with disadvantage. So go ahead.
Michael loves this place.
Much better. 15 plus 3. Yeah, 18.
You beat it. Very good. For just a second, your vision kind of clouds over as the frustration of this place gets to you. And you start feeling it kind of thrumming through your body. And you're like, this is not stupid. This is so cool. And like for a moment, you just about lose it. And then you kind of, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or not okay. But yeah, you can continue your movement now.
Okay. So I was right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Yeah.
35, 40, 45, 50. That is where you say.
Beautiful. Any bonus action for you? No, you already did it with your
I already did it.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm. That's it for
Did you take an action?
No.
You did not.
No, I get he was frustrated. He's just trying to find some way out of this place.
Okay.
He's like, I want to go. I don't want to go, but I want to go because I keep saying the exact opposite thing.
Shailin, we're back to you. You do have resistance still going, as well as your spiritual weapon, and the bear is making weird motions at you. What do you do?
To the door. Is it possible to have my spiritual weapon just floating next to me?
It can only move 20 feet and you can move 30, so it can move in your direction, but it cannot completely follow you.
Okay, so I can just keep it there.
Which direction are you going?
I'm going to go this way.
Okay. Chart me a path. You cannot move into the bear.
I can't move. I guess. So
you gotta go around the bear. Where are you going?
So I'll go this. Yeah, I'll go. Oh, can you see me when I'm dragging it?
Yeah. You're at 25 feet right now. Or 20 feet, sorry.
It's 25. That's 30.
Mm-hmm. This door is locked.
Is there a gap underneath?
Yes, there is.
She's gonna do what she did at the other door and go small.
Okay, you do have an extra 5 feet of movement, so you can actually make it to the other side this time. So you go small, and then you reappear as your normal form. You can now see this room. There is a door to the north. There's 2 doors to the west. That is all of the detail you get out of this room.
And that uses my action.
Do you have a bonus? Do you bonus want to move your spiritual weapon with you? I mean, it can't get through the door, but it can get to the door.
No, I will keep it there for now.
Okay. Cool. Hey, Otis. So you felt like you communicated this message really well. Open the door for me. And you watched as this little 1 foot tall fairy goes over to the door and again just like blinks out of existence and is no longer there. The door is shut. What do you want to do?
How hard would that be to see?
Well, you are closer now. If you want to, bonus action perception to see that she is miniaturizing. Go ahead and try it.
Yeah, might as well. Well, I definitely don't see it. That's a nat 1.
I mean, it's just you have the flame sphere right there. That's very distracting. There's a spiritual needle behind you. That's distracting. There's weapons on the floor. You're a bear. It's not that you could not possibly see. It's just that this room is very distracting for you.
Yeah, so Otis is going to let out a bear roar in frustration.
Uh-huh.
And then just slump on the ground. And then just think at Mary, hey, Rabbit, wherever you are, I hope you're actually having fun.
So your turn this turn is to not?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
No reason to do anything.
You can, if you want to travel through the door that you've already traveled through, it is open. You can come back this way if you want to.
Yep, understandable.
I personally think ending on Otis being obstinate is a great place to leave.
This does feel like kind of an Eeyore moment where it's just like he's sitting there like, Okay, yeah, so it's been an interesting battle royale. Miri and R just got there a little bit. But for everyone else, we're having fun exploring our environment and enriching ourselves. And that's really winning the game, let's be honest. So next time, we will jump back into our battle. Maybe Ardris convinces a couple sophomores to add some extra surprises. And we'll see what happens from there.
So just to clarify, before we go, Micah is not having fun at all. He hates this place in all shapes and form, and he just wants to get out. But thank you all so much for taking time for watching the stream. We definitely appreciate it. Stay tuned for our second half, the Battle Royale Part 2, to see what chaos and mayhem will ensue. We definitely appreciate it. Once again, thank you, Dr. Doom Eternal.
Yeah, thank all y'all.
For the gift subs and the likes and the bits. It was an incredible session. I hope you all enjoyed it. So once again, we will have our Lords of Pain Room coming in this Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will also be having a dice giveaway there. And then, of course, we'll be back the following week for 60 episode 20. So once again, thank you all so much for coming by and taking a look at the stream. And we look forward to see you all soon, either next week, either this Saturday or next week. But where from now?
Peace out, y'all.